These are the three people that are hearing my speech. The speech I'm giving is on organ donors. How do you feel when you have to wait for something you really, really want? What if it was something you couldn't live without? Well, a child of 5 years old was 5 years old when he found out that he needed a new kidney. He went on the organ waiting list right away. He was called twice during a 6-month span, and they had a kidney available, only to find out that the kidney was not a good match, and he had to wait again. The third time was a charm. A small adult was in an accident, and his kidney was a good match. The story had a happy ending, but many do not. One of the people on the waiting list for an organ transplant might be somebody that you know. Today I'd like to talk to you about first, the need for organ donors in our area, second, how you can become an organ donor after you die, and finally, how your family and organ donor recipients benefit from your donation. I'll begin by telling you about the need for organ donors. People around the world, but also right here in Texas, need organ transplants and they need our help. The problem is that there is a lack of organs and organ donors who make organ transplantation possible. The need for many organs and tissues such as heart, lungs, liver, kidneys, pancreas, cornea, bone, skin, heart valves, and blood vessels. A new name is added to the national waiting list every 16 minutes. That means that 3 people will be added to a list during the time it takes to give this speech. The problem is that 10 people will die each day waiting for an organ transplant. The reason is that there is only an average of 5,000 donors nationally each year. You can choose to donate any needed organs, or you can specify which organs or tissues you would like to donate. Organ donation is very important. The following poem by Robert Test, entitled "To Remember Me," shows the importance of organ donation. Give my sight to the man who has never seen a sunrise, a baby's face or love in the eyes of a woman. Give my heart to a person whose heart has caused nothing but endless days of pain. Take my bones, every muscle, every fiber, and every nerve in my body to find a way to make a crippled child walk. Take my cells, if necessary, and let them grow so that someday a speechless boy will shout at the crack of a bat, and a deaf girl will hear the sound of rain against her window. Not only is this a problem nationally, but also is it a big problem right here at home in Texas. Nationally, there are over 62,000 people waiting as of October 7, 2012. As of October 7, 2012, there are 1,422 people from Texas, North Dakota, South Dakota, and part of Wisconsin that are on the organ waiting list. The sad part is that there have only been 104 donors so far since January 2012 through August 2012. I'm sure that you can see the need for people like you to donate your organs. The majority of people have already said they would like to donate their organs when they die. But you might be asking, well, how can I make sure my organs are donated after I die? Let me tell you. This is how you go about making sure your organs are donated. Talk with your family about your decision. They will be involved in the donation arrangements after you die. If they do not know your wishes of becoming a donor, your wishes may never be carried out. Mark your driver's license so that your license indicates your intent to donate. Each state varies. Fill out, sign, and carry a uniform donor card with you. The donor card says what organs you wish to have donated, and also have places for your family members to sign as witnesses after you have discussed your decision with them. You can see that it isn't difficult to be an organ donor. Now let's look at what may happen if you choose to donate your organs and what may happen if you choose not to. Organ donation benefits both the donor's family and the recipients. If you do donate your organs, your family and the people who receive your organs might benefit in a similar way like this family. A 17-year-old who died of head injuries in a car accident. His mom decided to donate his organs. His heart went to a prison chaplain. His kidneys went to a mother of 5 children and a Vietnam vet. The Vietnam vet is energetic and finally is getting his college degree. The teenager gave life to others and his family feels a sense of satisfaction and comfort that other lives have been touched by his. The problem arises when you are thinking about becoming a donor but have never done anything about it. Then no one knows your wishes and your organs will not be donated. The consequence of this is more people waiting for organs, and there will still be an incredible shortage of available organs. As you can easily see, donating your organs can be one of the most important decisions you ever make. I've told you about the need for organ donors in our area, how you can become an organ donor after you die, and finally, how your family and organ recipients benefit from your donation. You become the donor by talking to your family and making sure they know that you want to be a donor. Fill out and sign a donor card and indicate your wishes on your driver's license. What if the person waiting on the list needing an organ transplant was someone you loved? Imagine if you had a brother or sister who had unexpectedly died and you were able to meet the person who received their heart. For example, think of the satisfaction and possible comfort knowing that your brother or sister provided life for somebody else. I'm going to leave you with a short message from Michael Jordan, who is a sponsor from the Iowa Life Gift Coalition on Organ and Tissue Donor Awareness and appears in their 2012 brochure. Please make the decision to become an organ donor. Remember, share your life, share your decision.